Is the rapture closer than we think? That's a question that grips the heart. Some people hear it and immediately feel fear. Others feel excitement. And some shrug their shoulders and go back to their daily routines. But let me ask you, when you look at the world around you, when you hear the news, when you see the changes happening in our culture, doesn't something deep inside you whisper, "We are getting closer"? Think about it. Never before in history has information traveled so fast, has the world seemed so small, or have nations been so restless. Wars and rumors of wars fill our screens. Moral confusion spreads like wildfire. And yet, for those who believe, there is a hope that outshines the darkness, the promise that one day, in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, the trumpet will sound, and we will be caught up. That's not a myth. That's not a wish. That's a promise. Now, if we're honest, sometimes we get weary while waiting. Waiting can be hard. It feels like the world is spinning further and further away from God, and we wonder, how much longer? But here's the truth: every tick of the clock, every sunrise and sunset is bringing us closer to that glorious day. We are not moving away from it. We are moving toward it. I want you to picture something with me. Imagine a traveler waiting at a train station. The schedule is set, the tracks are laid, the train is on its way. The traveler doesn't know the exact minute the train will arrive, but the signs are clear. The whistle in the distance, the vibration in the rails, the anticipation in the air. That's where we are right now. The signs are all around us. The world is groaning, creation is crying out, and the rails of history are humming with expectation. Some say, but people have been saying this for years. And that's true. But every generation is called to live with readiness. If he came yesterday, would you have been ready? If he comes today, are you ready? If he waits until tomorrow, will you still be ready? That's the heartbeat of faith, not trying to figure out the exact moment, but living every moment as though it could be the one. The words of Jesus still echo with clarity. Therefore keep watch, because you do not know the day or the hour. What a reminder. He doesn't want us asleep at the wheel. He doesn't want us so distracted by the noise of this world that we miss the music of heaven. And here's the good news: readiness is not about perfection. It's about direction. It's about leaning into Him, keeping our eyes lifted, our hearts prepared, our lives surrendered. There's a comfort in knowing that the rapture is not something to dread. It's something to celebrate. For the child of God, it is a reunion day. Think of the loved ones who have gone before you, who knew the Lord, whose voices you miss, whose faces you long to see. In that moment, the great separation of death will be swallowed up in victory. That's the promise: we will be together with Him forever. But while we wait, there is work to do. We are not called to sit on a rooftop staring at the sky. We are called to shine in the darkness, to love people deeply, to share the hope we have, to walk faithfully, and to remind others that time is short. That doesn't mean living in fear. It means living on purpose. Imagine how different your day would look if you knew that today might be the day. Would you speak a kind word you've been holding back? Would you forgive that person you've been avoiding? Would you finally surrender that habit, that worry, that sin that weighs you down? Every delay is not denial, it's mercy. The longer He waits, the more people can hear, the more people can believe, the more people can be saved. That's the heart of God. He is patient, not wanting anyone to perish. And so we wait, but we do not wait empty-handed. We wait with faith, we wait with joy, and we wait with expectation. I remember hearing about a young boy who stood on tiptoe every evening, gazing out the window toward the horizon. His father had promised to return from a long trip. When asked why he kept watching, the boy said, "Because I want to be the first to see him when he comes back." That's childlike faith. That's the kind of watchfulness we are called to live with. Every sunrise could be the one. Every trumpet blast could be the sound. Every moment could be the moment. So, is the rapture closer than we think? Oh yes, much closer. Closer than yesterday. Closer than last year. Closer than ever before in human history. And instead of fear, let that bring fire to your heart. Let it stir you to live boldly, to love generously, to walk faithfully. When the world shakes, remember the unshakable promise. When the headlines scream chaos, remember the peace that surpasses understanding. When the culture shifts, remember the one who never changes. And when your heart grows weary, remember the King is coming. If today you feel discouraged, lift your eyes. If today you feel uncertain, take courage. Your hope is not in this world. Your hope is in the one who has overcome this world. If today you feel unworthy, remember it's not about your worthiness, it's about His grace. And if today you feel ready, keep living ready, because that's the greatest testimony the world can see. One day soon, maybe sooner than we imagine, the waiting will end. The trumpet will sound. The skies will split. And in a moment, all the questions will be answered. All the waiting will be over, and all the promises will be fulfilled. Until then, keep watching, keep trusting, keep shining, because the rapture is not just a distant hope. It is a living reality, drawing nearer with every heartbeat. And the question remains, are you ready? My friend, the signs are clear, the clock is ticking, and eternity is closer than we think. This is not the moment to live half-heartedly or drift through life without direction. This is the moment to stand firm, to lift your head high, and to let hope rise in your heart. Because when that trumpet sounds, there will be no more waiting, no more pain, no more tears. Only the joy of being forever in His presence. So do not let fear grip you. Let faith guide you. Do not let the darkness around you define you. Let the light within you shine brighter. Do not live as though tomorrow is guaranteed. Live as though today could be the day you see Him face to face. Yes, the rapture is closer than we think. And that truth should not weaken our resolve. It should strengthen it. It should stir us to love more deeply, to forgive more freely, to serve more joyfully, and to walk more faithfully. Because in the end, when the sky opens and the King returns, the only words that will matter are, "Well done, good and faithful servant." Until that moment, keep your eyes lifted, keep your heart ready, and keep your life anchored in the unshakable hope that He is coming soon. Thanks for watching.